Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. This is Carmen with Elemental Design. Let me go ahead and pull the chat up so that I can see who is here and everybody. And I have Sasson here with me today. Hold on, I'm trying to find myself also. You got me? I don't got myself. Hold on, I gotta switch my name now. God, he's crazy. Okay, what is it? It sends me back to my channel, but I don't see the video. Going on. Sorry for whoever is standing by. I found it. Yay. Okay, put the volume down. Who we have? We have Donna. Hey, Donna. Hey, Lady J. Songs in the house. Hello, Julia. How is everybody? So today, you guys, I put up a poll on my community page to see what you guys wanted me to do. The options were mixed media canvas and art journal page, or working on those little Dollar Tree boxes, houses that I've just purchased. Mixed media canvas one, so that is what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out. Isabel. Look, Dollar General representative, you need to be quiet. All right, so this is what we have. I got the Dollar Tree stencil. I already tried it out over here. That's why it's a little dirty. One of them's already been test ran. We have some snippets here. I got a little lace trim. The word beautiful. I was just kind of collecting things, just making a little stockpile. So this is everything that I took out. We have some gold trim. I got this at Hobby Lobby on clearance. Some pink foam roses. I don't know if they're in or they're out yet. Some pink paper flowers by Recollections. These are the same. It doesn't say, but you guys can more or less see what they are. Some Dollar Tree stickers because I don't know where I'm going. Also, I found these in my stash. These are from Seven Gypsies. These are like stickers, but you can also use them like stencils, depending on what they are. I've used them as both. Some paper flowers, a bird cage. I cut this out with my Cricut a while ago, and I hadn't used it yet. I don't think I have. I might have. Who knows? But I picked that out. Some flowers, some more flowers, some trims by Mona Migabi. These are all from her shop. So we're going to be incorporating some of this. Also this beautiful crepe paper. So some of that. So I just have a plethora of stuff here. Not everything is going to be used. So we're going to see. This chipboard that I had left over from one of my other projects, which is the chain, which I thought would go perfect with that bird cage. So that is what we're going to do. Just going to go something like that. I'm going to hook it together somehow, maybe just hot glue it in place, who knows. So we have that. I have this piece right here. I think it's a feather. What does it say? Looks like a feather to me. So yeah, it is. It's a feather. From Hobby Lobby. So we're going to use that somehow, hopefully. Some more trim from Mona Migabi. This little charm right here that I found in my stash is a heart. I've used another one of these pieces. I think I got this at the pharmacy actually. It's like junk jewelry, and I just fell in love with this piece. So I think I paid $1 for it, and I bought a few of them. I think I've used them mostly up. Some more white foam roses, some more paper flowers. So I got a whole bunch of stuff, some trim, little roses. These are by Kaiser Craft. They come in that little box of assorted little wood chips. So I got that. They're like little hinges. You can use them. They're gone. This is the only 4 set. Too late. Too late. He didn't look in that box. So we also have some of this beautiful paper. I bought this paper pad in a D-stash. It didn't have the cover. I have no idea which paper line it is. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, and I would love to be able to find more of it because the whole paper pad is just has a lot of awesome patterns. So we're gonna use this as my last sheet that I have left of this design. Hi, Deb. Hey, New York. How are you, love? So this is the last sheet that I have of this pattern, which I absolutely love. We're gonna be doing a reverse style type of canvas. So we have a lot of stuff here that we're going to be using. I'm gonna try to put most of this stuff to the side so that I can start kind of working on this canvas. And we'll start putting things in as we need. I need to get myself like a little basket. I'm going to be using these. This is one of the first layers I'm going to be using. I have my glue gun here. And I don't necessarily know how mixed media I'm going to get, but I did pull a stencil out because I'm going to try to get some mixed media in there on the paper. So let's see what we do. Okay. Too many things. Too many things. Okay. Too many things. All right. So the first thing we're going to work on is the paper. And I already folded it, so I know more or less, you know, how much space I need. So I'll put this to the side. So we can get the focal point ready to go. Once we get the focal point in place, pretty much decorating the outside of the canvas and the rim on the inside is like the easiest thing. So let's get going with this part first. So the first thing I'm going to do is rip the rest of this paper off. Hopefully the lighting is good for you guys. Let's see. I think I have to put my stuff kind of like up here. Hold on. I think it's for you. All right. So let me go ahead and rip this. I'm going to do it by hand, because all these edges are going to be tucked in anyway, so it doesn't matter. Who else is here? Hello, Crafty Artist Sue. Welcome. All right, so. I'm glad you're here, Sue. I met her yesterday over on Sassoon's live stream. So glad that you made it. Karina, how are you, love? So we're gonna do this. So my paper's more or less trimmed. So for those of you wondering, for those of you that saw my Dollar Tree haul video, where you guys saw that I purchased these little bottles that have like these little twist caps, and I said that I was gonna be using my inks in them. I've already started to do that. And it's kind of cool for some things and like a little bit uncool for others. What I will say is that once the cap is on tight, it doesn't drip. That's a plus. I wouldn't be hovering this over my paper if I thought it was gonna get this stuff. Well, I'm not gonna risk it with the other two, but you guys get the idea. So it does work for that. You can control the flow, so you can put by opening up the cap, I've created some air there. So let me dry that up before it splats down. You can control the flow. So you could go from little splats to like a lot, right? I did change the bottle because I didn't want to accidentally be squeezing it and then squeezing everything out of it. So I put it in a sturdier bottle. These are the Traveler's Pack bottles. So the cap fits perfectly on this. And then I just for my other bottles, I just switched the cap. So this is what it comes in. The bottle's very flexible. But for me, with this liquid being so thin, that's a little bit of an issue. I don't want to be like seascape on my desk every single time I'm going to use it. So just, you know, be aware of that. So I did put it in a Traveler's bottle, and I like it. All you have to do pretty much, it does come down kind of like the splotches, which is what's to be expected. So use your spray, and you should be able to acquire at least a similar effect, at least, without having to worry about it getting clogged up. So with that being said, on with the show. We get a drink. It's hot in here, you guys. I got the AC on. I hope it doesn't interfere. But I couldn't help myself. I know I tell people, shut off the AC. I know the pain, girl. I know the pain you go through. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these on. I brought out two just in case I mess up one, but I don't want to use both of them because I only had the two. So I'm thinking something along the lines of like this, like on the corners. And if you are interested in knowing what this is, swirl It's called Swirls. Um, and item number is 7G25043, 7gypsies.com. So that's where you get that. But you can also find these in Joann and Michael's and most of the local crafty stores. So I know I've seen them there. Okay, this is like really delicate. So you have to be like, oh, so careful. No, no. I got it, babe. No worries here. Yes, they're beautiful, but they're so intricate. And, you know, being intricate and having a sticky side doesn't necessarily work well. Si te digo. Okay, this is taking me a long time. A very long time. I should have unstuck these beforehand. I didn't know it was going to be such a pain in the tush. Okay. Maybe I'll just use one of these, you guys, because, Lord, you have to have the patience to listen to work with this book. There we go. Come on, come on. I think I lost the leaf. We've lost the leaf. Some things are unavoidable. Oh, Lord. This thing better stick down straight and not buckle on me when I'm trying to stick it down. Don't you just hate that one? You've done all that work and then it folds over onto itself? It's like, no. All right, we're almost at the finish line, you guys. Almost there. Huh? To be continued, they started it right. We can short intermission, you guys. I'll be back in half an hour once I get this thing on. All right. Thank God I got a little bit of nail because if not, forget about it. If you had to do this, this thing will be fly. Oh, this thing would have been flying already. Like, what? Would have turned into a paper plane real quick. All right, all right. I got it all. Hey, victory! Victory for the patient. Okay, so I'm gonna put this here. You better stick nicely. And I don't care if I end up going a little bit under where the frame is gonna be. As long as most of this design shows, I'm happy. Okay, maybe they're meant to overlap a little bit. I'm gonna let it be because I'm not gonna fight with this thing. All right, so we got that going in there. You might not be able to see it too much, but once I start adding color and stuff like that, you'll definitely be able to see it a lot more. Let's see. Let's see if this one's easy. Let's see, let's see. So I really do like how that looks, and I think it's gonna look amazing once I start adding sprays and stuff. Come on, come on. I'm being bold now because I'm like, if it breaks, I'll just use it in 2 different places. Bonus. That's where my mind went right real quick. Come on, come on. I'm like talking to it. Come on, come on. We're almost there. All right, so let's see. Where I want this. Maybe that one there. Ooh, fancy. Oh, no, not this one. I won't do that one twice. Not in one day. So we're going to go to the next page and pull out that other one that's real easy. The one in the middle. That's what we're going to go for. All right, so let's go for the one in the center and see how this works out. Hey, Teresa, how are you, love? Today we're going to be working on a reverse canvas. I'm using right now some stickers from Seven Gypsies. They're called something. They're called something. Swirls. So we're trying. Patience is wearing thin though. I will say that. Okay. Almost there. Come on. Come on, give it to me. So let's go. All right. Yeah. Success. All right. So I'm gonna put this one coming from the other side since I know my bird cage is gonna be somewhere in the center, I think. I'm gonna try and stick these down. And I'm letting it kind of take its own shape because I really don't know what is the natural way of this supposed to go, and I don't want to mess it up. So I'm just gonna allow it to do its own little thing there. So that's it with these. And I think once I start adding other stuff, it's gonna look really, really cool. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and gesso this paper. And I'm gonna use some clear gesso. This is by Prima, it's by Finnabair Art Basics Clear Gesso. So I'm gonna use some of this just to make sure that my surface is okay for what I'm about to do to it. And at the same time, it's also kind of sealing in my little stickers that I just placed there. And I laid this paper in the bottom on purpose so that I can get as much color on it as I possibly can. So I'm going to be using these for paper projects, book making and stuff like that. All right, so I got all that gesso on there. I'm not going to heat blast. I don't want my stickers to melt, you guys. I don't want it to get all sticky. Some of these I might add afterwards. A mixed media canvas. That's what got most of the votes today. For a while, it was a tie between all three, and I was like, "Oh my God, somebody better vote quick, or I'm about to draw it out of a hat or something." And I think that that's what I'm gonna be doing from now on. That way, I give myself a little bit of options and variety as far as what to do on Saturdays when I come live. I don't want to become so repetitive, but at the same time, I don't want to go so off stream because I'm like, "Oh my God, I'm so bored." So I'm gonna give you guys options. So just make sure you guys check that out. Yeah, because you could use it like a stencil or a mask, depending on the one that you're using. So I'm gonna go ahead and use these Dollar Tree feather stencils. I'm gonna use this big one right here. And yeah, my paper is almost dry. It's not all the way dry. Right here is kind of good though. So this is a little tricky. I don't really like this stencil too much. I feel like it'll break so easily. So I have to be really, really careful in how I get that down. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna use some of this, but I'm gonna put it on the brush and kind of dab it in. So like, see, I didn't open it that much, so you can kind of control it a little bit depending on, how much you push down on it. And this has a little bit of that clear gesso on it. So that's just gonna re-moisten that gesso and mix with that color. So it's almost like applying another coat of gesso with a stencil. Let's see if we can get the sticker off. Huh. Like I said, careful with these things. I probably wouldn't see it messed up my paper. I probably wouldn't have picked it up if I would have known that it was like this. I used it in my journal, in my art journal. I used the big large one, and that one was fine. But this one, the stencil comes out really nice and crisp though. Going in the opposite direction. Uh, Stuck a little bit right there. Okay. We're gonna use the little ones. And two little ones, one on each side. And it's a different color. Okay. And really, you just don't want no air bubbles. A little annoying. Just a little. That came out like a blob. I'm gonna try the other one. The other one's facing a different direction. I'm gonna have to put something there to cover that up. That little blemish. Sometimes those things turn into happy accidents. But just be careful with these stencils when you use them. See, that one came out nice and pretty. But that one didn't. All right, so that's all we're gonna do as far as that, I think. I don't really like how that's coming out. I think I'm just gonna freehand it a little bit and add a little bit by hand. So that's a demo for the Dollar Tree stencil, the one that's like a sticker. No good. No good. They're getting cheap like they did with the glue. They're getting cheap like they did with the glue. That's what's going on. So I'm just kind of dabbing it along the side, as you guys can see, kind of creating something there, a wall of just like a solid darker color. And on the other side, I'm gonna do it most likely with the pink. Oh no. That might be because all these companies are selling to one another. So things are definitely gonna be changing. I think it's about the only way that they're able to change it is if they do something drastic like that. Yeah, because I don't really like how those feathers came out. It's okay. I don't mind it too much. You can definitely see them a little bit more down. I can use the heat tool because we got the thing going. We got the AC. So we're gonna have to hold off on this one for a second. So let me get some of the let me go ahead and get my chipboard. Okay, go ahead and dry it. Let me go get my daubers. I can put that on. That's not my bag. That's your bag. No, you almost called me. Almost called me. I was. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go right in your bag and put some stuff. I'm gonna be like, look what I found. Alright, so I don't think I need a big one. That'll be just fine. That'll be just fine. Get this little gesso out. Gotta make more. Let's see what I'm doing. This is a container of hair gel. That's what I put on. That's where I made my gesso at. Thank you. Yes, shabby chicish. Shabby chicish for the most part. So yeah, I haven't done a shabby chic in a while. I did some steampunk, a little bit of grunge, a little bit of vintage. Summer, well, it's about to be. Time for a little bit of pink. The circle, the center I don't care because I'm not gonna use the bird. I'm gonna be adding something else in the center. And I think, I can't do it. No, I'm not, forget it. I was gonna say something I was gonna do, but I can't do it. Not today. It'll be for another live. Hot and muggy. That's how it's been for us, right, babe? Hot and muggy. I think, yeah, I did this part. I think I am gonna mess with my canvas a little bit. Let me move this to the side. Let me bring my canvas out. All right, so let's see. Somewhere around here. Adjust so just right around here. There. Um, so we're gonna get this part of it ready in classic Carmen fashion. Everything that's needed, right? I'm gonna be covering this, so I'm not too worried about it. That's why most of the reason why I didn't cover it. But I am gonna just sweat real quick, just in case anything is like poking out anywhere. So that's more or less what I'm gonna do with that as far as the gesso is concerned. Now let me get my paper. I think I'm gonna do it with this kind of poking out. Put right there. Put it right there. Gesso. there. Okay, so I got my paper split in certain areas. We're gonna be discussing that. I might be making things come out of it. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see what we're gonna do. I don't need it to be too excessive. Who's that? Well, hello and welcome back if it's been a while. Thank you, thank you. So I'm gonna add a little bit of the blue. And I'm trying not to open it too much. Trying to use it more like a writer almost. If you open it too much liquid comes out. Kind of using it like a writer almost. This is a green that I made. It was from the original green that I had, not my Lindsay. My Lindsay's here, Tanya. So this is the green ink from PH Martin's. It's also got acrylic paint in green, and it's also got a little bit of Dazzling metallic paint in the dark patina, and it's got some hunter green acrylic paint and water. And since that other ink is pearlescent, it kind of gives it that natural pearlescence. Plus, I added some of this metallic paint, so I added more. I'm gonna add a little bit of this green. Because we do have some green happening here. We'll see how this is gonna turn out. Hopefully it turns out to be a bundle of joy. I need to turn off this AC for a few so that I can dry this. Otherwise I'm never gonna finish. Give me a second. Oh my goodness, from heat to more heat to more heat. Since I'm about to turn this on, let me try to get as much of this heat situation done out of the way so that we can enjoy some of this cool air. So let me continue to add more. Right here on the edges. I'm gonna add more of that green. I really like these bottles. I'm gonna go to Dollar Tree and get like 10 more bags. I'm not even lying. I really like it. I think I can make so many colors, so many different thicknesses. I can play so much with this. I'm gonna go in and binge on whatever I can get. That sounds like don't binge too much. I have to. All right, let me go ahead. Thank you guys. Bend and snap, is that what Crayola said to the first kid that ever used them and said, don't bend them, you're gonna snap them? Yeah. And that's just because I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm also gonna be doing some stamping on here. That's why I'm trying to dry it as much as I possibly can. All right. Totally wet. All right, let's see. Let me move this away from the camera at least. You guys can look at the drawings that I just made for a few minutes. Let me just try to dry this. See, in real life, I would have definitely been flipping this part of the video out. Usually, I used to go to the kitchen to do this. All right, I think it's as dry as I need it to be for now. Um, Let me grab a stamp and we're gonna do some stamping on here real quick. Where did I put them? I'm always changing stuff from one spot to another spot and then I forget where I put them. Um, kind of like that one, I think. Yeah, I'll get that one. Yes. I think that one is maybe some wood grain. I just flung a stamp across the room. All right, so we're gonna use that. I need my ink, which is where? Right here. Let's go. I'm gonna use some Saison for this. And I don't care about perfection, you guys. I just needed to do something. They don't want to stick. Let's see if this one is good. A little bit. No point. No point. It's not catching nothing. All right. Let's leave that be. Moving on. Moving on. I think I want to add. Do I? Do I want to add? No. Let's distress that and glue that in place. That's all we're gonna do. So I want to do with this, with this. I'm gonna grab a little bit of this paint, this flamenco. This is the color that I added to make this a darker pink. But I'm gonna grab a little bit of that acrylic paint and just put it right on there. And then we're gonna start playing with some goodies. Oh, this paint might be going bad. Did I just splash paint all over my face? Do I have pink dots everywhere? Do I got pink dots everywhere?
Yeah. I don't need glasses.
Oh my goodness. Thank God I have glasses. Safety goggles first, everybody. So, I'm gonna roll these edges back a little bit. Might as well darken up those areas on the canvas as well. This is where the feather stencil was. You can still kind of see the feather stencils a little bit, but I didn't really care for them too much. Okay. So just kind of rolling back these little edges. Once they dry, they'll stay in place, but sometimes it's a little bit of a pain to get them to roll in the first place. Just play with it a little bit. All right, so we got that. Let's see. What do I have here that I can use? Something. I think the one might have a little bit more red on that side, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there, you guys. We gotta get to the point of satisfaction, you know? This is fire brick, which is kind of like a red. It's not too much of a red, I don't think. And I'm gonna add it in here anyways. See if it'll add a little bit of something to it. Hopefully it does. Just gonna put that in there. All right. So that's that for that. Let me see if I can stamp a few images on here on this paper since this paper is dry. And I'm just gonna be kissing the paper. Kissing the paper. And it's just not working for me today. I gotta wash these stamps out. Might be the problem. Oh, that one came out. Butterfly. Yeah, some of that came out. I guess I'm not pressing hard enough into the ink pad is the problem. So press hard. That's the key. And pretty much this is just to add a little bit of texture here and there, nothing major. So let's close that up. And let's go to our canvas now. We are over to, let me turn this AC on, you guys, because I'm dripping sweat right now. He said, thank you, Lord. Yeah, I feel you, baby. All right, so let's get on here. And I'm going to turn my glue gun on. Get my pack of glue sticks. We're going to be using quite a few. And I pulled out the butterfly stickers. I don't know if I'm going to use them yet or not. I think this one will match beautifully on here, or even that green one. I love anything with green. Look at that one. Oh, goodness. They're all pretty. All the ones with green are pretty. I know you guys are going to be like, no. All right, so I'm going to let this kind of do its thing. I'm going to add a little bit more color here, but I'm going to do it with the dauber and some paint, actually. Just to make it darker. A little light. I needed to have some color one that kind of shows through. Like a blob in there. Okay, definitely one bad. Have some ink. Sorry, I was blocking you guys' light. But, hopefully that's good enough. I'm gonna be gluing my paper mostly where the areas are dry anyways. So I'm not gonna worry too much about that being a little wet or this or that right now. My goal is to get some color on here ASAP. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of this. It's not gonna all catch, but some of it might while it's drying, since it does have paint in it. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of that. Just for whatever's showing. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna Mod Podge the paper in. I don't even have to worry about that. I don't even have to worry about the glue gun. But I'm gonna leave it on because we're gonna need it anyway. But I'm gonna do this with this instead. Add a little bit of Mod Podge. Decoupage, same thing. And I'm just gonna spread this baby out. And I have a brush that I already messed up. So I'm just gonna use that to kind of continue to spread it instead of messing up other brushes. Hey, Monica, how are you, love? Yeah, and I don't care about the center. And I like kind of like the little grain that is leaving on it, so I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm not gonna try to smooth that glue out or nothing. I'm gonna let it dry like that. And I'm gonna sprinkle more. So who doesn't like it? Makes it look magical. Okay, so we did that. Where's my paper? Let's get our paper. And I'm gonna hot glue the center. That's what I'm gonna do. And since I have all this glue everywhere else, we should be good. We're gonna shove this into place. Hmm? I put my colors in the wrong side. Shove it in there. Like this. I'm gonna roll this corner up. So hopefully you guys can see what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to rip this paper up. That kind of open right there. Now let's work on the other side. I'm gonna have to paint more on this paper here. Maybe I'll just spray it. I'm just gonna glue this in place. Roll this one back. So it's tucked in and then it scrolls out. So I need to add more in here, more paint, because it got thinned out. It got covered up, not thinned out. Right there, right there, right there, right there. Whew, it's hot in here. It's hot in here. Who's hot right now? Raise your hand. I'm gonna be gluing something in the beginning of all of those things. All right, so that's pretty good. I'm kind of satisfied with that. So that's what we got with that. I got my gesso, I got my bird cage, which we're gonna be putting here somewhere. I'm gonna go ahead and glue these things together and paint them. And we're gonna continue to assemble this canvas. All right, just making sure that it doesn't stick. Now she got eye boogers. Jesus, I'm multi. All right, so let's get that covered up. I'm gonna paint that. I think I want it to like a gold. I want to incorporate the gold. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the sprayer. This is like my favorite. You guys know this is already my little go-to. Yeah. I'm gonna get some black. We're gonna get messy. Hmm? Messy is not your name? Sometimes it can be mine. I won't lie. So I'm just kind of tacking it on real quick. I'm not gonna blend this. I'm gonna let this kind of absorb how it wants to absorb. Sorry if the tapping noise is annoying to you guys. I'm trying to let my creative juices flow. So let's see. I'm gonna put a little bit of this blue, maybe a little bit, maybe a little bit. I always OD you guys every time, never fails. Let's get a nice impression of that right on that page. Why not? Didn't come out too well, but it dried up my piece for the most part, so I'm happy. Let's see what else we're gonna do with this. We need to do something else. I'm gonna spray this more over here. A little bit more of that black. Yes. All right. I think that's it for this. Thank you, Karina. Yeah, me either. I always get super excited at these moments when we have so many different pieces that you don't know what it's gonna look like once you bring it all together. All right, so let's put this off on the side for a while. Let that kind of dry up. Let's continue to work on this canvas. Now we got our paper in, because it doesn't matter if that's the last element. It's all right. It's okay. So this is gonna go kind of like around here. You guys can kind of see where I'm going with this. So let's bring in some of these elements, some of these strings, some of these things that we got added here. We have some of this, some of this. I did want to go ahead and add this on the inside, like a little curtain, and then have this kind of under it. I think that will look super, super cute. So I'm gonna do that. Oh. That's someone's going shopping. you guys. That's someone's going shopping. So I'm gonna grab some of this trim and I'm just gonna kind of stick it in there. But I think, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna be adding this trim here to the whole inside of the frame. Hopefully I have enough. And I have some more gold trim here in case I need to add it somewhere else. So let's go ahead and get this part started. No, I'm gonna use it. You can use some. You can't have it. But you can use it. Yeah, you can use it. I don't like it whenever I hear him say, "Oh." Hold on. It's glue. I'm working with glue. What you want to know? What's that? Any chiplets? Anything else on your bucket list or your wish list? Okay. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Let's see here. So adding my glue and then kind of crunching it out just a little bit so that it pleats out just a little bit more than what it would originally. So doing that, and then I do have this kind of open there, so I'm gonna just try to bypass that as much as I can. And add this right in. And I hope my hairy head is not coming out on the video. Oh my goodness. Alright. I'm gonna add this last little bit of trim in there. Alright. So let's move that just a little bit. I'm probably gonna glue that in, but I can't do it yet until I don't add all my trim around the inside. So we're gonna use this one, I think. I hope it's long enough. This is probably not the best way to measure this, but oh wow. I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. But if anything, it's probably gonna be short like a snitch. I'm gonna use it anyway. So let's do this. Oh, come on, come on. I got the AC going and this glue dries so quick. So put that right in place. No ice cream today, Sasson? All right, give me a second, you guys. I gotta get all up close and personal with this thing to put it over with my laces. I don't want my lace to get stuck. Ice cream. Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't mentioned ice cream, especially with this heat. We're gonna have some ice cream reviews coming soon, right? I think for this when it hits the summertime, that'll be a good time to do the ice cream reviews. What do you think? Acabo con live ice cream. Mira, muchacho. How you say that to me? Hey, yeah, it's burning. It's burning. Come on. No, it's not. It's blowing hot air. Do you have it on AC or do you have it on fan? Forget your chicken spot. Me no want a chicken spot. Me one diner. They don't put whipped cream. Diner put whipped cream. You gonna buy me the ice cream? The whole damn thing. I'm gonna have to run for a minute just to burn that off, but it's all good. We're gonna work it out. I love the way this is coming out. What do you guys think? Yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving the pink with. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the outside. I have to look at what I brought out. I don't even know at this point what I brought and what I kept. Some shrimp and fries. I ain't saying all that. I ain't saying all that. That's home. We ain't greedy. Okay, I'm gonna have to clip this a little too long. I don't want it to hang that far up. I want it to hang right there. So I'm gonna. Do you like it? I wouldn't even take the cheese. The spices overpowered it, so I was like, this is pointless. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Anything else? I'm gonna add some something back here to pop this up. So let's see what I can get because it's a little too flat. I don't want it to move around too much, but I do want this to kind of like show. When you get motivated to craft, that's awesome. Makes you want to do what now? Oh yeah, awesome. Someone's messing with me, you guys. All right, I don't want to get stuck, so let me figure out what I'm looking at. Um, let's see what we have here. Let's see what I can use to kind of prop that up all at the same time. We have a whole bunch of stuff. Sticker wise, I did want to use one, but I don't think I'm gonna have to. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use one. Yes, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use this one right here. I think this is perfect. I just love it when a plan comes together. I can put that right there. Yes. Okay. No. Mira, muchacho. I am going to just grab myself a piece of this cardboard right here. I'm gonna stick this down. I'll stick that down. I'm gonna chip that off so that I can fuzzy cut that butterfly. What?
You gotta be a moderator.
What, ice cream?
Yeah, we are a baby, so
Oh my. With ice cream, ladies and gentlemen.
strike.
Yeah, I want to put the butterfly right there so we give a little bit of color to that, and then I'm gonna figure out mounting wise. I'm gonna cut up some scraps of chipboard that I have there and just kind of glue one on top of the other so that I can give that some support.
I think I'm looking for a shower.
Well, you think you what? What? Oh, so you're gonna surprise me? It's gonna be like a surprise challenge?
I can't say that.
Oh, she fancy. Okay.
So you need that chance to become pretty stupid like next week.
Oh wow.
That's good. I don't know what you're
Well, let's get ourselves together first, and then we can figure that part of it out. Oh, you didn't find them? I hope when I go back, I find them because I do want to go back. I want to get more of those bottles, and I do love the butterflies. So if I see them, I'll definitely pick you up a few. They're wallpaper ones. No, you can't have it.
You should do a more.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, he wants to take my wooden feather. He said I should have a poll on my channel so that to see if I should give it to him or not. I say nay. Off the gate. All right, so I mounted it. Oh, don't be mean. I'm just kind of thickening all these edges, kind of distressing it, so that you don't really see my little sharp cuts and the places where I kind of nicked it or didn't cut it out all the way through. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. And I'm gonna leave it with the white because I want it to stand out. I kind of like it like that. All right, we're gonna get some pieces of chipboard. So we can make ourselves a little stack. Huh? You want?
Everybody say yeah.
Everybody say yeah. Team Sasson, right? Giving the world flavor. I don't know. What? What you saying?
It's Mom's Day.
It's coming soon.
It's in there, right?
I think so. Tomorrow? Who? Isn't it like in the middle of the month? Usually not the beginning. You're gonna have me out here looking dumbfounded. Oh, okay. What does it matter? Somebody being celebrated. Oh, I put the freaking glue too high up. Ow, ow, ow. I had to wipe it quick. You know what, my feather? Come on, I'm picking a whole bunch of stuff up. I get the small cup, I get the baby cup. That's my stuff.
The tester.
The tester. I only get the spoonful. I only get the spoonful today. Forever, that's it. I'm gonna add a few more pieces here. actually. I brought my thing for it. One in the bottom. Put this here. This here. So that it has a little bit of dimension. Making sure that I can center as much as I can. All right, so we got that going. That's part of it. Now I need to do something with these sides. This little butterfly is gonna be right here.
The babies.
The baby spoon. I know, nice, Isabel. You over here.
Little baby spoon. The one that they give over like a month old. Plastic ones.
The ñañas. I'm gonna put that little heart right there.
Half a teaspoon.
Half a teaspoon. What time is it? Oh, it's only been an hour and 18 minutes.
What diamond that I gave you?
What?
I gave you a diamond, dude. What you gonna put it out there like that?
That big? Shoot. My finger will be permanently stuck to the ground. All right, so I think I'm gonna use this is what I seem to have pulled out to put on the sides of this canvas. This is what we're gonna do. I think that this is enough. I don't even know. Nope, it's not enough. No, we should be saving for you. Yes, guy. Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe maybe this. Yeah. Maybe I can put it in scrap paper. So that looks nice. No, we're not. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this out. This is too thin. I am, but no, it's too many. I would need too many to cover the whole thing. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with this. Maybe I could just put it on two sides. Let me do that. I'll figure it out from there. You don't like it? Oh yeah. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. All the way. Committed. No, it's a trim of some sort, but I don't know what it is. It doesn't have a name. It's just couture accents. That's the only thing that's on the label. That's from Mona Migabi. Store Mona Migabi. She sent me some things a while back, and I've been dying to use them. And the colors that she sent me are perfect for like summer projects, summer spring type projects. And then I'm gonna do the other side. And right now I'm just trying to put these things in place. I'll worry about making them like pretty as far as being tucked in here, tucked in there, later on. Right now I just want to make sure that it is exactly where I need it to be. And I have enough for what I'm trying to do. No problem. No problem. Let's see. Some of these grapevines, maybe. I like it. What do you guys think? Let me go ahead and tack it down real quick. Huh? Oh yeah? You have calme in the jungle?
I just said there's like a little island,
Yeah.
some chili.
Oh, okay. That's okay. I run into the woods with some lions chasing him. That's what he's talking about. I don't know about all that. I'm not that happy-go-lucky today. Not today. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you. So I haven't glued it in the centers yet because as I add flowers and little things here and there, I'm gonna be gluing those things. I don't want to burn my fingers trying to. So I just did the top and the bottom, and then as I add stuff in, it'll be glued enough. Hopefully. If not, whoever owns it, put some glue on it. Listen, we all had that one thing that we loved that fell and broke. And what did we do? We rushed to get the crazy glue and we glued the sucker. It was never the same. It had a huge crack somewhere, but only you knew about it. So thank you, Karina. That's all doesn't agree. That's all doesn't agree. Hmm? The work is guaranteed. Yeah, well, unfortunately, we're relying on the quality of the products we're buying from the manufacturer. I didn't make the stuff. I only use it, you guys. If it says archive, well, I'm expecting for it to last a long, long time. But sometimes these glues, you swear that you're putting it on with concrete, and 4 months later, something's floating. It's happened to me. So I speak from experience. Stuff that I've made and stuff that I've received. So it's not you guys' fault. It's not my fault either. I just glue it and put it away. That's right. See, Humpty Dumpty was supposed to be motivation. If you fall, just glue yourself together again. All right. So, um,
You picture it in my head too.
you pictured it.
That's it.
Thank you. So since I'm not gonna do that, maybe I can cover it up with 2 rows of this on the top and the bottom. Oops, you guys can see. 2 rows of this gold trim on the top and the bottom. I think that'll work. So I'll put 2 rows. Maybe not all the way to there, but at least to there. Put this in place first. Thank you, Deb. Yay, I'm so happy you guys like it. I honestly didn't know what the heck to do today. Um, Hence the question that I asked earlier. I had no clue what to do. So I had a few different things like in my mind. I'm like, okay, if I do a journal, I can do this. If I do this, I can do that. But when it came to the canvas, I was like, what am I going to do with the canvas? I didn't even know. Thank God I found that little bird chipboard because that's kind of what set the whole thing off. Do I have enough to put 2 or more? Let's see. I hope I have enough for both. Now we'll figure it out. Thank you guys. I really appreciate you all. I appreciate you too. And if anything, I appreciate you most of all. What you talk about, Willis?
You get two steps up. You went from the baby to the teenagers.
Oh, I earned the upgrade. All right, so let's do this on the other side. It's so dark they won't be able to see it. Thank you, Donna. Yes, it's like a shabby mixed media. But you guys know I can't stay away from stuff. How many times did I go live and said I'm not gonna paint today? And like 30 minutes later, literally I'm like pulling out the brush and the paint. Like some things I just can't stay away from. I think that's why I suck at being like an official paper crafter for the most part. I always gotta add paint or gesso or something to something. All right, so that's kind of done. And I have these itty bitty little roses here. Let me see how they'll look. I don't even know. I have glue hairs everywhere. They're like little organza little roses is what they look like. I think I'm gonna add a few. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. I got 8. So I can add 4 to each side. And then I also found this, which I think will match pretty cute. It's like pom-pom trim. So we're gonna add a little bit of that. And then I have some flowers that we'll see where we add if we add. I have pulled out this trim, but I don't think I need it anymore because I think I got enough gold and stuff like that going on. So I'm gonna save this for something else. I did pull out these little sprigs, but I don't think I'm gonna need it. I think the gold that I have going on is more than enough. So I'm gonna work on flowers and that's pretty much about it. So and gluing these little things in place. I'm gonna try to like eyeball where the center is and then stick that down. And I got 4 for each side, so I'm gonna see how I do this, keeping it fair. Thank you, yeah. So, let's see. We're gonna have to heat blast this thing afterwards. To get rid of some of these little glue hairs. So annoying. And I don't care if the flowers are like off, like if I have one here and one in Timbuktu, like as long as they're on the vine, they're on the vine. That's really what I care mostly about, them being on the vine. And these little organza roses are again from Mon Ami Gabby as well. Like I said, I pulled out the little box where I had like all her little things that she has sent me saved up. And then I'm like, I think this is gonna be the perfect time for me to let's see. This is again from the Couture Accents. These are like little pom-pom trims. So I don't know if I'm gonna use it or not, but I'm gonna see because if I need it anywhere, if I feel like it'll actually help. And this is wired, so I guess you can shape them however you wish. So these are like they're the wired trim. You can kind of bend them around. Pinterest, why are you interrupting me? If I can get it to unwind itself, that'll be awesome. All right, so it's like on a wire, and you can pretty much, I guess, shape them however you want. It'll stay. So let's see if I add anything of this. I don't even know if I'm going to or not, but maybe I can add a little bit of that kind of coming out of there. So I like that at all. And the curtain. So let's see if I can actually get this to stick in place. Let's stick one in there. Hold it in place. I'm gonna go right in the middle. Kind of hook it there, I guess. See. And I'm gonna hold that in place. That's two. Something like that. Let's put that in this corner. Okay. Okay. So I put that. Now let's go get some flowers. Let's see. I don't want to have these little gems. Let's see what we do flower wise. Um, I'm gonna do that. I didn't do nothing on the end because I'm gonna be adding these right over these areas here. One more somewhere like this. I'm gonna be adding these right over those areas there, so that's the reason why I'm not gonna worry too much about covering that up right there. And I don't know which stickers I'm gonna be flowers I'm gonna be using, so we're gonna figure out what I'm having. So let's see. Oh, it's leaking anywhere. Let's see. I don't have many paper flowers, you guys. Most of the flowers that I have are the little teeny tiny ones. But I don't have like the larger ones, like the prima ones. So we're gonna work it out with what we got. for the most part. I don't really like those pink ones. I think I'm gonna just work with these white ones. So let's see what we're gonna do. I like the way it looks when I spray, so I'm gonna continue to do that to one of them. Let me move this out of the way. Pretty much just spraying them and then kind of squeezing it in, squeezing the color in. And these are foam, so it does kind of absorb the color rather well. Yeah, some type of bling. I'm probably gonna add some more glitter and stuff like that here and there. And I'll definitely be looking into my stash to see what I find. We'll just go through those. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. So let's do that. I got that. Let's do these. See if this will play into it at all. Not then we'll be figuring it out. Yeah, the foam flowers are really they're really nice. So I think I'm gonna add a whole bunch of these foam flowers here and we'll see where we go from there. Let me stand up. Whew, sorry, you guys, I'm in construction mode. I think same to the other side. I don't even know if I have enough sprigs for that, but we're gonna figure it out. Oh, nice. Very cool. We don't have dollar stores like that around here. We only have Dollar Tree. Get that part. Now we're gonna go ahead and color up the little hinges, and then I think that I'm gonna be calling this just about done. I'm gonna see if I find some bling. If not, some bling that I like, because I have to, it's kind of gotta work for me, and I have to re-up my bling supply. We also have this word beautiful that I'm gonna be inking up as well. Hopefully I don't break it when I rip it off. We're gonna grab our little hinges, and I'm gonna do something that I saw Sasson do on his channel, which was he grabbed the wood chip and he put it right on the ink pad, and it came out super cool. So I think I'm gonna do that as well. I'm missing one. Where's the other one? What you pulled off? Honey, you're welcome. Where's the other little piece? Don't tell me that I'm gonna lose that right at the end of the finish line. Where is it? Where is the ink? Oh, thank you so much, Jackie. And thank you so much, Donna. I'm just gonna like kind of let it soak in there. The only thing different that I'm gonna do is that I am gonna spray it with the gold ink. Where's the other one? I don't want to just put two or three. I don't want to. The heck, there you go. I'm gonna try to unstick this word. Hopefully, it won't break on me. Oh, it's snapping. Come on, like this is like, how are you supposed to use this? And make it so sticky that when you go to use it, you break it. It broke into a million pieces. I'm not gonna bother. I'm not. But I do want to find this little thing here. Where is it? It slide somewhere that I don't see it. Like I have three here. I don't know the fourth one. But I gotta spray this first. I was wondering if maybe it fell into my canvas. I was seeing it in there. Alright, so let's just do a little bit of gold. We have the ink got absorbed by the wood, so we have that wood grain on there. I'm trying to find the other one. I must have dropped it somewhere and I don't know where. So we're gonna have to alternate some pieces. Let's cut this. Let's I wasn't gonna use it. I thought I was gonna use it, and then I was like, no, I'm not gonna use it. Now I'm gonna have to use it because I lost one. So, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna stamp this. I know I've been having a heck of a time with the stamps today, but I'm gonna stamp. See if this wood grain picks up at all. Okay, it did something. Thank you, Lord Jesus. All right, so we got that. I'm gonna go ahead and add some of this on there. Some of this green. Add some of the pink as well. Just that it has a little bit of everything going on in it. What's my glue? That's what I'm looking for. What's my glue? I like that. All right. It's gonna go like that. And so our canvas back in play. I'm gonna glue this here. Right there. You guys see that? I'm gonna glue that right there, I think. This is the best spot. Let's grab these little things. That one. That one. I love it. I so love it right now. What do you guys think? I hope it's not too dark. Then I'm casting another shadow. And the last little one is right here. And then to The same thing here. I'll be having pictures on my Instagram for those that follow me on my Instagram. And I will most likely post a picture on my community page as well. There you go. Love you. Safe. All right, you guys, we are finito for the most part. I don't know how to feel about the little edges that pop out of the fabric, so I don't know what I'll do with that later on, but I do love how it looks. And I hope my feet isn't messing up. Yes, I agree. I think it would look cute just about anywhere. Anywhere where there's pink. What is Nina doing? She's playing with the bottle with it? Alright, so let me turn this off. So I think overall the canvas came out really, really nice. I used the die cut that I created using my Cricut from a birdcage. This is one of the Dollar Tree stickers. I'm gonna run my heat tool later on real quick over it to remove some of the glue hairs that's kind of lingering around. We use some foam flowers that I got from overseas. You guys know the places. Inked them up. Added some other little cute embellishments that I received from Mon Ami Gabby for the final touches. Here, crafting done. And there we have it, you guys. This is today's project. I think it came out super cute with the little ruffled trim. And these little things that you can kind of move them around, so have a little bit of movement. The butterfly, just don't look behind it and you'll be good to go. And yes, you guys, here we have it. I know I'm probably at like the worst angle ever. But. So you guys, that's it for tonight's live. Thank you all so very much for being here with me. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate you guys as always. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, you guys. Have an awesome and safe one. It is hot out there. Make sure you put that water in the freezer. Make some ices. Get them ice cubes going. Thank you guys so much, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.